so it's got to be over here. No, oh, it's right here. Got it. Okay. Um, we're going to stir it. Like I said, it's on a medium heat. We're going to stir it. We're going to melt it together. We're supposed to stir it occasionally, which is going to get hard to stir because the chocolate's going to melt. So what we're going to need now is, I don't even know what it is. There it is. No, it's not. Now you want to line an 8x8 pan with parchment paper, because once we get this melted, then we're going to pull it to the side and we're going to fill our 8x8 pan. There's a couple more ingredients. This is real simple. It's only 5 ingredients to do what we're doing. There we go. Just melt your white chocolate chips down into your condensed milk, which is melting now, finally, which is going to thicken up the condensed milk a whole lot. And you want to make sure you break all of the morsels down. Okay, so in a large heavy saucepan, heat the sugar, butter, and evaporated milk. Oh, okay, so we'll melt our morsels down, and then we need what butter? How much butter? 3/4 of a cup of butter. So that's a half. That'll be 3/4. Is that right? Half cup, yep. So a stick and a half of butter. I gotta get more butter. They need to make these by like 24 packs. Yeah, I know it's kind of crazy, but that's what I think. Because I'm always running out of butter. Which, I mean, I guess if I bought the bowl butter for the non-baking recipes, I guess everything would be alright. Now I'm going to stir this around. I'm going to go ahead and melt this stick of butter down into it. And then we're going to cut the other stick in half and only use half of it because half a stick of butter is a 1/4 cup of butter. Now we got that going, so give me a knife.
Hi, Dad.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay. So in the process of doing snickerdoodle fudge. Perfect time of year to do fudge. And snickerdoodle fudge, well, snickerdoodles are just a Christmas cookie altogether, right? So I'm kind of anxious to see what this might end up being. So now we're supposed to take a tablespoon, is that what it is? Yep, 1 tablespoon of, just a half tablespoon, so 1 tablespoon of sugar. Okay, and then a half a teaspoon of bread. That kind of bread. I don't know what it would be. I've got a whole new thing in there. I can't see it. Then a half a tablespoon of cinnamon. So this is a 1/4. So we need 2 of these. 1. This is just going to be our topping for our fudge once it's done. And we're going to mix this up. Oh, there we go. That's how we used to do our toast too. This is how we used to make our cinnamon sugar topping for the toast. Same way I just did it. Except for I never used tablespoons when I did that. I just put sugar in, put cinnamon in until I thought it was right. color. Okay, so we gotta add 3 cups of sugar. 3 cups. Okay, so once the butter breaks all the way down, I gotta add 3 cups. Just breaking down. I need to find the other measuring cup. Two-thirds. That is a third. That's not working out. There it is. I got it. All right. Just every so often stir your milk, butter, and morsels just to make sure it's not sticking to any side. Once the butter's almost broke all the way down, once the butter's completely melted, I will mix in the 3 cups of sugar. And then after we get that all mixed up, we pull it off of the heat. Bring the mixture, oh no we don't. We bring it to a boil. Until it reads 234, which I bought a thermometer finally. I think it's a steak thermometer. I'm hoping I can use it. It's the same kind of thermometer. But you know me, I'm always just throwing things together. So I think we're ready now for the sugar. There's 1 cup. Okay. There's 2. Now the recipe only takes 10 minutes to make, and then you have to set it, and it has to sit in the freezer for 2 hours to set. Okay. There's 3 cups of sugar. We're done with this sugar. Kind of looks like pudding. Okay. Milk, butter, sugar. Bring the mixture to a boil. Leave until, oh wait a minute. Wait a minute. White chips, sugar, milk, and butter right now. Okay. This is all melted. Now we gotta bring it to a boil. So I'm gonna leave it at medium heat, and it shouldn't take long to boil because it's been on here. I know it's been warming up. Now we're done with this. Set it to the side. Okay, and then here's our pan. How we doing? Who's on here? Who's on here? Who's on here? Miss Griggs watched. How you? Hi, Miss Joanna. Anybody else watching? Appreciate you showing up. Doing snickerdoodle fudge. We're about halfway through the process. Bringing my little concoction to boil, which the concoction is 3 cups of sugar, 3/4 cups of butter, 2/3 cup of evaporated milk, 2 cups of white chocolate. Is what I'm bringing to a boil. It's all broke down, it's all melted, it's just cooking now. So maybe I'll turn it up a little, like 5.5 maybe on an electric stove. We're done with these. There ain't very much of them left at all. That's okay. They can go into a chocolate chip cookie with regular chips. That's set aside. We're done with that. Don't understand the marshmallow fluff, but we will get there. That next page. Stir consistently until 238. So let's see where we're at now. My trusty old thermometer. Don't touch the bottom with your thermometer, because guess what? It's going to heat straight up to be like really, really, really hot because it's on the burner. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you keep fucking me up.
Dang.
Sorry. Language. He's on live.
We're at 190. Oh, still going. A little bit higher than 190, so gotta keep it going. Stir it occasionally.
Did you
just
guys
so
drink all of it?
No, it's on the counter over there.
Oh. Dad, they don't know how to be ghetto like me and make the right type of... She didn't even put the right sugar.
Jeez.
Sorry, I'm messing up your live. What, Dad? You have to make it like that so it tastes really good. Because if not, it's just going to taste like, oh, I'm so sorry. I totally forgot, Dad. Which one? Do I use this one?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, my goodness. There, now I can see all the sugar.
Continue to stir occasionally just so we're not burning to one side or the other. Once we get it to a boil and our temperature raises to 238 degrees, or I'm sorry, 234 degrees. So we was at 190, so we still got a little ways for it to go. Take it off. Once the temperature reaches 234, remove from heat and stir in the marshmallow fluff, vanilla, and cinnamon. So how much cinnamon do I need? I need 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay.
Ow.
Okay, we're at 180. 190. This one don't go up high enough, so almost there though. We're at 200 now. And it's still going. See where 300 is, so we're almost there. Okay. So actually, I think we're gonna go ahead and pull it, just because of where we're at. Okay. So I'm gonna pull it, remove it from the heat. Remove from the heat and stir in. We need. This is marshmallow fluff. I don't know what this is gonna do to the fudge, but we need marshmallow fluff. 1 chip. Whoa. That's like more than a jar. Maybe, I don't know. That means we're going to use quite a bit of it. Maybe this is about the size of 2 jars. I don't know. But we're going to put it in there, we're going to melt it down, we're going to stir it in. Because the next thing is going to be our pan with our parchment paper on it. myself. Making a big mess. Not bad. You want to make sure the marshmallow fluff is all broke down. You don't want no knots, no clumps. And I still got a bunch of clumps. Almost there. Because once the marshmallow fluff gets all broke down, then I will stir in my cinnamon and my vanilla. And then we will transfer from the pan into our 8x8 pan and let it set up. Boy, it's taking a little bit longer than what I thought, huh? From the sides of your pan into the middle. I'm just taking the clumps that are left and kind of squishing them up against the side and stirring them in. There we go. We're almost done with the clumps now. Alright, so now what did I say? I said a teaspoon of vanilla. Oh my gosh. Where's my vanilla? There it is. Teaspoon of vanilla. Half a teaspoon of cinnamon into the mix. So, 1, 2. That's a half. Okay, so now we take our pan. We're going to empty our fudge. Oh wow. Instead of 8x8 pan. Anyways, there's that. Take it on. Get the rest of it in there. Okay. Now we're going to take our cinnamon sugar that we made and we'll sprinkle over the top. Okay. I'm going to show you guys what it looked like. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for being here. We got, today is the 18th, 19th, or today is the 19th. So 6 days we're going to have our $100 drawing. If you're watching, hit the like button, hit the love button, comment, share, tell your friends about it. Tell me what you think of this recipe. Snickerdoodle fudge from scratch. Ta-da! That's what we got going on, people. That's what we got going on. So let it sit for 2 hours to set up, and then slice and enjoy. I'll show you pictures in 2 hours.